Back on the school run in South London, a journey these families haven't had to make for months. No more kitchen table classrooms with parent substitute teachers. There's relief all round.
What are you excited about?
Seeing my friends again. I want to see my friends and play with them all day long.
For their parents, they're just hoping these gates can safely stay open.
Well, there's always going to be that worry, but then life has to go on, so we're back here together.
Where I was trying to homeschool my son, he had been learning in a completely different way to the way that my brain works, so I couldn't actually teach him the way that he was taught in school, and I had no idea how he was taught.
But a new survey has found 98% of teachers believe pupils have fallen an estimated 3 months behind on average. The learning gap between disadvantaged pupils and their peers has also increased by 46%, with pupils in poorer areas who lost contact with schools 4 months or more behind.
For us as a school, we're going to focus on teaching a really broad and balanced curriculum, finding out what children have missed in terms of the gaps, the things they haven't remembered, and teaching them.
But in secondary schools, there's now a race to get pupils through the curriculum ahead of their exams, though the government is considering giving them more time.
We have been looking over the last several weeks, into the prospect of delaying the exam by a period in the summer. There are a range of issues to consider: the marking time, the results dates, and the effect that has on university admissions.
But at this secondary school in Wimbledon, the head teacher thinks it's the curriculum, not the timetable, that needs altering.
I don't personally think it's a good idea. I think the school year is focused on a certain time for exams. The preparation, the schemes of learning are all in place. Getting examiners to mark those A-level scripts is going to be difficult enough given the present climate, and I think schools are much more prepared to get those students through the exams that have already been planned for with a reduced content.
What schools and pupils need, though, is clarity.
I think they also need to ensure that students know how many places are available next year, and perhaps take the caps off as they did this year to allow all our students to fulfil their dreams next summer.
Whatever the government's decision, they need to make it quickly to avoid a repeat of the results chaos.